365 Nation, welcome to the 365 Pro Wrestling Podcast. This is episode number 90, and today's guest is Cece Moss of the Temple, the last ever PWA Elite Women's Champion. She's going to be interviewed by Amanda Cat, and for the next 4 weeks, you're going to see Cece, then you're going to see Lenny, you see Tex, and Jeff Black. So it's going to be a Temple month of podcasts from 365 Wrestling. Hope you enjoy.
Hey 365 fans, it's Manicat here, and today on our 90th podcast, we have Cece Moss. How are you, honey?
I'm doing well. How are you? I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, thank you so much for being on today with us in the 365 Fan Nation.
Of course, yes, my nation.
Yes, your nation. So, getting into it, how have you been coping with not having wrestling in the 365 pro wrestling here in Ontario?
I mean, it's been rough. I say I've been coping with food, unfortunately. No shows, so you don't really have to worry about your appearance, which that's wrong. I understand that now because when it's time to come back, I am looking so hot these days, but I'm working on it. Just a lot of hikes, just keeping myself busy. I'm still working, so weekends suck.
Yeah, it's a lot of repetition. It's just doing the same things over and over again, and it's hard to get out of that repetition. So I'm glad that you're getting out and doing your hiking and everything. That's great.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, I mean, it's the best place to go if you're just feeling down and stuff. So, and I got 2 dogs, so obviously they need the exercise. So yeah, no, a lot of food though, a lot of pizza. Not good.
I love pizza.
Oh yeah, don't get me started.
Oh man, pizza's the greatest. So
yeah.
So I know that you have a boyfriend, Rex Atkins, and your sister, beautiful Bia, in wrestling.
Yeah.
And they've probably taught you a lot. So is there anything that you wish you had known before getting into wrestling that they might not have told you?
Well, I mean, yeah, they did tell me a lot. It's like, obviously, but one thing that they've never told me is that like there will always be places where you don't fit in. Like there's cliques in wrestling, right? And I never really expected that. So I thought everyone would just love me, because like I'm a nice person. But going into wrestling, you realize like people have their cliques, like, and I understand that, like, whatever. I love my people that accept me and stuff like that, but I just never thought that it would be so cliquey. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah.
Yes, no, it does.
Definitely the cliques. I didn't expect that going into wrestling, so.
Yeah, there is a lot of cliques, a lot of different people, that find their people, so to speak, and it's hard to sometimes fit in when you're new and everything. But you have, your boyfriend and your sister there, so I'm sure they back you up, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I got my I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying I wasn't expecting it, and yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's weird to think that, but it is,
It is what it is.
Exactly. It is what it is. So was it hard to break off from your sister and your boyfriend being in wrestling too, like on your own?
Yeah, so obviously like my first year or 2 of wrestling and doing shows was always either I had Bia with me or I had Rex with me. And then I started going to like Ottawa trips, and that was with a totally different crew. So I was a little out of my comfort zone, but it was great. I think that's when I realized like I'm doing this. Like this isn't just me doing it because my sister's doing it or because my whole family does it. This is me actually like wanting to do it and wanting to travel and just being on my own. It just gave me a lot of like courage and confidence, I guess. So
Yeah,
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 it was, I guess it was hard in a way. It's like when you're in those moments where you're just like wishing that you had your sister near you, or like when you're in the locker room and no one's really talking to you, you're just doing your own thing. Like, obviously, it was like, damn, I wish my sister was here. But like at the same time, it made me grow as a person, and you realize like you're here to do a job. I mean, obviously, you want to make friends and stuff, but like you're here to work, right? So yeah, I think it really helped me being on my own. It kind of made me realize that I'm doing this for me.
yeah. Your independence probably grew a lot too, right? Being
Yeah,
able to
oh
go and
yeah,
do those trips stuff.
for
So,
sure,
and you,
yeah.
yeah, and you said that your family is in wrestling. So, what do they think about you being in wrestling now?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so like my mom and stuff, they know, like since I was younger, I've always copied my sister. Like I'm not embarrassed to admit this, but like growing up, she would like cut her hair and then I would go and cut my hair. She would dye her hair black, and oh my god, all of a sudden I want my hair black. Like she would wear this cool outfit, I would literally go steal it like the next time that it was washed. Like just I always copied her. So honestly, I don't think I think they were wondering what took me so long to get into it, because like I call I'm not embarrassed to say this. I do copy her often. Like she inspires me, obviously. It's not a bad thing. So,
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. People that you follow in their footsteps, they inspire you.
yeah.
So,
She's
yeah,
my big
yeah,
sis, so she's so cool.
yeah. So you're the littler sister, right?
Yeah, I'm the baby in the family. So,
Yeah,
but I carry all the looks, so it's good. We're good.
that's a good thing.
I'm joking. I'm totally joking. I'm trying to be funny.
It's okay.
Bia, you're beautiful if you're listening. I was joking. No.
Well, she goes by beautiful Bia, right? So
Yeah. Oh, she knows it.
the name speaks for itself. The name speaks for itself.
Yeah, definitely.
So she helped train you, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, she helped train me a lot. Like she was always the person that would call me and be like, let's go train, and she helped me a lot. Definitely,
Yeah. Was
yeah.
there was there anybody else that helped you train?
Oh yeah, there was a bunch of people at the time when I was first starting. There was like a lot of people that were so smart with wrestling. Like Eric was there at the time, Easy, Rob Rob was there, Ryan Swift, and Bia, of course, and Rex was there. I had like when people ask me who trained you, I don't have just one person. Like of course it's
Yeah.
Chris Thorne, like that's his gym, like he was the trainer, but realistically everybody gave me so many good advice and like helped me out if I had questions. Like I could go to any of those people. It was a very like, yeah, it was a blessing.
Yeah, that's a great thing to have, getting different opinions and aspects on like being in the ring and what to do and everything. That must have helped a lot.
Yeah, and like I was very comfortable with them too, so there wasn't really any awkwardness when you're like with a new like group of people or stuff like that. And I had been going around, like I've been doing my homework while I watch Bia like train, so I knew everybody in the gym. It was just a matter of getting in there.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
which can be sort of the difficult part of it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It ain't easy, or else everyone would do it.
Right, exactly. It takes a lot of dedication and a lot of trust, I'm sure, too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any funny stories about training that you want to share with
Oh,
everybody?
okay. One thing about me, I have the worst memory ever. Honestly, I unless someone reminds me of situations, I have a terrible memory. I don't know why, but I just remember like. I remember laughing a lot at first, like when you're first, like even a lockup, a simple, when I was learning to do a lockup and kind of like being rough with someone, I would just laugh. Like people wouldn't think I was doing this seriously because I was just laughing all the time, just because it was like, it was so hard and awkward to just like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just remember laughing a lot, learning things, and also B and I, we would always record ourselves. Like when we were doing a new move or something, we would record ourselves so we can see what it looks like, and just laughing at those videos, like just something doesn't work out and you're just laying on the mat, just dying laughing. I don't remember like anything specific, like anything funny that happened, unfortunately. Like, but I do remember laughing a lot. Sorry.
Well, that's a good memory. That's a good memory to have.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I bet it's kind of awkward too. Yeah, like, you know, trying to be serious at the same time and beat this person up, but you know it's not serious, right? So
Yeah.
that's where all those laughter
Yeah, oh
comes in.
yeah.
I'm sure you're having so much fun too. So like you're like,
Oh yeah.
how can I not laugh when I'm having fun doing it?
I know. Very true.
Yeah. So do you have any greatest accomplishments that you have?
Yeah, of course. I mean, accomplishments. Like I hit a moonsault, well, missed a moonsault once, and that was probably a big deal to me. I'm not really a high flyer, so when I hit that moonsault, like it really made me feel good, and that's a huge accomplishment. Also, before COVID hit, I was working every weekend, whether it was 2 or 3 shows on the weekend. So just having so many options and so many companies that wanted me was a huge accomplishment as well. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I did a little like I was backstage for a WWE show. That was huge for me. I mean,
Wow.
yeah, it was fun. I didn't get any spots or any extra spots, but I still like I learned a lot and I got to see that like behind the scenes of WWE is just like what we do. Mind you, like there's a huge catering room. That was awesome. But yeah, no, it's like it was cool. It was really cool to see that all these people that we see on TV and we look up to and they're just like us, like just bigger, right?
Yeah, much bigger.
Oh yeah, much bigger, more money, right? And just even seeing like all the setup go up, like there's an empty arena, and then all of a sudden just watching like the transition of all these things, all these ring crew people, like just so huge. Like it's like what we do, but just double the amount of people, double the amount of equipment. Like it's a lot of work, and it's a very beautiful process.
Yeah, it must have been such an experience to be there, you know, and seeing all of that I couldn't even imagine being there. Like that must have been such a huge goal for you too, like being able to be in the backstage of WWE.
Yeah, and
Wow.
yeah, it was cool. And like the girls I went with, it was Casey and Divya. And actually Divya got a like a match, a dark match at the beginning. So I was so pumped for her, and she had done extra spots a few times, I think 3 times before that, and she finally got like a huge spot. So it was just overall it was just a great day.
Yeah, I could imagine how much of a great day that would have been. Wow.
Yeah.
And for your friend, and also, you know, like for your friend too, to be able to go out and do that, you probably felt happy for her to do that too. So.
Oh yeah. She deserved it. I mean, like I said, she went a few times before wanting a spot, and she finally got one. So I was just so glad that I was there to like support her.
Yes, a huge support system. Yeah. That's great. You know, like having a friend there, that's something that, you know, most people would want instead of going there by themselves. So
oh yeah, for sure.
So now that we got over your accomplishments, I gotta ask, do you have any failures?
Oh my
like
gosh.
That just like didn't work and you were like,
oh yeah, I got a lot of those, okay? I mean, I've had matches where you get back in the locker room and the people that were watching the match are just like, there's no comment. They don't want to say nothing, and it's just because you know you just had a shit match, you know. Yeah, no, I've had a lot of those.
Have you learned anything from them?
Always, oh yeah, always.
Yeah.
Like, I find the worst matches that I have are the ones that I learn the most about, you know. But my biggest thing is just like just never stop, you know, like don't freeze, don't stop. I don't think I've ever really done that, which is huge for me, but there's times where I just want to stop and like run to the back and just be like, that never happened, like just delete it, all the footage, you know, just delete it. But no, like a lot of people have taught me, just don't stop, don't stop, just keep going. But I remember one time, I think I was wrestling Bia and I was trying to get her into the Boston Crab. It was not pretty. It didn't look good. And
no.
yeah, no, but I went to training and I worked on it and I got it down. So I just learned, like, don't do anything you're not comfortable with. You know, it's just gonna make you look bad. So it's better to have a match with less moves and stuff than a match with a bunch of moves and they just look like garbage or you're gonna hurt someone, you know. So yeah, I've definitely had a lot of those. Yeah. But like you said, I've learned from them. So I mean, yeah, all your matches cannot be good.
Yes, yeah, that's so true because, you know, not on every opponent is the same too, right? Not all the fans in the arena is the same either. So it's all different situations. But I bet training definitely helps, you know?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
That'd be great. That's so great. I'm so glad that, you know, like you can experience being able to get through it, so to speak.
Yeah, that's one thing that I always focused on is like, even though you've messed up or you botched the spot, like just keep going. Don't stop.
Yeah.
Make it worse. I mean, it makes it worse if you stop, then people know you actually messed up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, I heard a little rumor that your sister, beautiful Bia, might be retiring. What do you think about that?
She's an idiot. I mean, she retired. I don't know anyone who loves wrestling more than she does. So I don't believe that she's done for good. That's just personal. Like she's never told me that, but deep inside, like I know my sister more than she knows herself, and she ain't done. Her body needs a break. She works her ass off, you know, like she takes a million bumps. I don't know. I think that people use the retiring word very easily when you're not necessarily done. Like your wrestling career can be so long, you know. You can take breaks, of course. I believe that breaks are very important. Like she was huge. She was so hot. Like all the fans loved her, you know. But definitely. And her stepping away it's gonna make when she comes back so much like huge, like so much more huge, you know. So yeah, what I think about that is I don't think she's done. So guys, don't freak out. Beautiful Bia is not done, okay? She's coming back. No, even if I have to drag her ass back, no. No, I honestly don't think she's done. I think she really did desperately need this break, and she's doing everything she can to work on herself. And I think when she comes back, she's gonna be 10 times better. And yeah, I don't think she's done. So
okay, all right, we'll squash that rumor then.
Yeah, definitely squash it. No.
Well, that's so great though. I'm sure all of her fans will be happy to hear that too.
Yeah.
I've been at a show and I have announced for her, and to see the reaction of the crowd, it's crazy how much.
Oh yeah. Now I look like an asshole if she just doesn't come back. Whoops.
We'll delete that. Like.
Nah, she loves it too much. She ain't gone. She's not gone.
Yeah. Well, that's great. So if things do come back, do you have any, we'll say three, we'll say your top 3 people that you would like to wrestle in 365 when we come back?
God damn. Wow. Okay. I would definitely love to wrestle, of course, the promoter, Eddie. Just because He's really good, and I think that I would learn a lot from him. And also, I would love to show him what I got. I would love to wrestle. This might sound bad because he's my dude, but Jeff, part of the temple. I mean, of course, I would love to wrestle Jeff, Eddie, and like Easy maybe. I've had a match with him and it was really solid. So I would love to show the 365 fans what we can do.
Yeah. Okay. Those are some good 3 guys to go back.
Yeah. I'd say. I mean, yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned the temple. Now I know you're part of the temple. Yes.
Yes. My crew.
So how did you get into that?
Well, I mean, I was wrestling Bia often, and I was doing what I can to win, and nothing seemed to really work with her, just because like she knows me so well, right? So I think that the temple saw something in me, and like I think they saw something in me, and they kind of molded me, like and showed me that like you don't have to fight fair to win. That's yeah, no, you don't have to fight fair, and that's my problem. Like I was fighting fair. I mean, I was a little feisty, and I did some things, of course, in the ring, just desperately trying to win, you know. But they saw something in me, and they saw a champion, and I think that's how it started. Is they're probably sick of seeing me lose all the time. So they're like, let's get this girl in, let's show her how to win, and yeah. No, they had a lot of confidence in me, and I'm so blessed to this day that they chose me.
Yeah, well, it was a great choice. They made a great choice.
Thank you. Well, I started winning when they came in, so.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
We don't have to talk about how I won, but.
We'll leave that to, others.
All that matters is that I was the last PWA Women's Champion.
Yes.
Proudly.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you. I guess that would be a huge accomplishment too. I'm the last ever PWA. Yeah. See?
There you go. And
maybe I do have. Yeah, maybe I do have many accomplishments.
So you were saying before that you used to wrestle Beautiful Bia before.
Yeah.
And being in the temple now, you've been doing some tag team wrestling, and that consists of wrestling men. And at my first ring announcing Kitchener show, you wrestled Super K and John Tavius with
Yeah.
That was a great match, an awesome match. I know you guys didn't know your opponent, and John Tavius came in and debuted for the 365 Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
But being a girl, how do you feel wrestling men? Like, are you a fan of it? Do you mind doing that? Like,
oh, I love it. Well, I'm not a small person, so I mean, when I wrestle guys, it doesn't really feel like awkward, or it doesn't feel like, oh my god, like I'm definitely gonna lose, you know. I am bigger. I mean, I can really bring it to the guys. My forearms could probably knock someone out. I don't care how big you are. But no, I'm very comfortable working the men. I find that I have better matches with men. They don't take it easy on me. I don't believe they take it easy on me. So yeah, no, I really do enjoy intergender matches. I believe that there should be a lot more of them.
Yeah, because I know some people, they're not really big fans of it out there. So there's other people. I guess everybody has their own mixed opinions, but I think that you hold your own in a ring with most people, and being able to go in with the men, I give you props, honey. I give you so much props.
Thank you. I just believe, like, if girls want to do this, we want to get in the ring, like, we should have no problems going up against some of the top guys, some of the biggest guys, Yeah.
Yes. I completely agree with you. Get in there and show them what you got, honey.
Yeah, I mean, the worst that can happen is you lose. And if that's the worst that, I mean, yeah, if that's the worst that can happen, I'm okay with it. Like,
But even if you lose, you can always come back and, maybe have a
yeah,
rematch and maybe win the
for
next
sure.
time and, show them what
For
you got.
sure, yeah.
I think that's great. I think that's so awesome. And yes, your last match you faced sorry, it's not I can't remember her name.
Sorry, I was just watching the clip anyways. The last match for 365?
Yes, your last
I believe
match for
it.
365. You wrestled 1,000 Dead. She was 1,000 Dead. I forget her name. I'm sorry. We'll have to look this one up.
Oh, Holodead.
Holodead. Sorry. Yes. Thank you. Yes.
Was that my
you
last
wrestled
match?
Holodead.
Okay.
I believe
Okay.
so in 12. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. It sounds. Yeah. Sounds right.
Yes.
It's such a long
Yes.
time ago.
I know.
Like literally more than a year ago. That's insane.
It was.
I hate
It was a year ago. It was.
Damn.
So you haven't really wrestled her before. How do you feel about wrestling people that you've never really met?
I
have
look.
a different opinion.
Honestly, I look forward to it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love wrestling my sister over and over and over and over and over again, but getting out of your comfort zone and wrestling people, you learn a lot. Even just in the back, just like talking about it and stuff, you're learning a lot. I find everybody has something to offer, like wrestling wise. Like, I mean, like everyone that I've wrestled, even if I've never wrestled them before, I look forward to it because I know that I'm gonna learn something new from them. It's not gonna be the same thing, the same move sets. Like it won't be the same. So I'm always learning from them. I would love to wrestle more people that I've never wrestled because to me it's like I feel so thankful and that I have those opportunities.
Yeah, it must be such a great experience because I'm sure they also have some, different opinions on how to wrestle. They've, wrestled other places and other people, so you probably have different move sets with them too, right? So it's also out of I guess different. It would just be different with different opponents, right?
Oh yeah, a good different for sure.
Yeah, a great experience.
Yep.
Yeah. So, do you have any 2021 goals for the wrestling world when everything comes back?
Oh yeah. All right. This is everybody's goal, but get in shape. Stop being a fat fuck and just work out. I mean, you're a pro wrestler. Maybe start looking like it. But yeah, no, definitely lose the pounds. I have to lose about 20 pounds just from quarantine, which sucks. But once I get down 20, then I'm just gonna try to work out more, get strong. I want to come back better. It's gonna be hard because like I haven't even been training, but I plan on working when everything comes back. I've just learned that I was wrestling every weekend, but I also wasn't like appreciating it as much as I should have because I knew that next weekend it would be the same thing. Next weekend would, and then it was all just taken from us. So like, yeah, definitely. When everything gets back, just embrace it, take every moment in because it could be like your last, every show could be your last show. Like you could get injured and never return ever again. And like the pandemic has really just put an eye out there that like, don't just take advantage of it. Like, don't just be like, oh, I'm doing this all the time, like, no, like work for it. For it. Show your promoters like that they are paying you for a reason, like don't just I don't know. That's just a goal of mine is just to really just look the part and train when everything opens up, train your butt off like at least 3 times a week.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it is much harder though with everything closed, right? So once everything opens up, I'm sure you'll get back into the swing of it. It'll just be like riding a bicycle. you know?
Yeah, it will be very exciting. I can't wait to feel that feeling again. Oh,
Yeah.
I miss it.
So what are you most excited about coming back to the ring?
Damn. Honestly, I miss waking up on a show day and having those butterflies just messing around in your stomach. Like the moment I wake up, I'm just like I'm in my own head. My stomach is going. I'm nervous. I'm driving to the show and I'm just like jamming out to my music. I miss that. Getting to the show early. And just seeing everybody again. Like it's been a month, right? We're just all catching up. I love that part too. I love the locker room, especially 365. They're my family. Like I love catching up with them. The adrenaline rush in the ring, I miss that. I can't seem to find any adrenaline lately. Yeah, definitely putting a show on for the fans, and I miss that so much, and I look forward to giving them some entertainment again, because I can only imagine how they're feeling, right? But yeah, even after getting all the feedback from people, I miss that so much. I miss just, you can learn so much just by people coming to you after the show and like giving you all these opinions.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Hang on. Sorry. You cut out.
Okay.
Cut out.
Where did I cut out?
So on my stream, we didn't cut out at all. So you're good. Just kind of go on. Sorry. Just go from missing everyone in the locker room, and then I can just edit that through.
Okay.
One second, let me remove myself.
Yeah, I just miss I miss that feeling when you get to a show and you haven't seen people in like a month or so, because most shows run like monthly, right? And just catching up with everybody in the locker room and seeing all your favorite people. And like I said, like 365, they're my family. So it's like seeing your family for the first time in a month. I miss that. I also miss obviously putting a show on for the fans, entertaining them, that adrenaline rush. I can't seem to find any adrenaline lately, but definitely miss that. And even after the show, like getting all the feedback from everybody, it's like that's a chance like to learn a lot, because everybody has so many different opinions, and you could just kind of take the opinions that you like. Like obviously I listen to everybody, but then you're like thinking like, oh wow, like, you know, and then the next show you do better. I miss that a lot. Yeah. I just miss it all. Yeah, exactly. From the moment I wake up to driving home exhausted, cracking that monster, like I miss that. Getting home, like I remember getting home from Ottawa at 7 a.m. The sun's going up. I haven't slept all day, right? And I still have to drive an hour from Guelph, and just getting home, birds are chirping, and you're just hitting the pillow for the first time. I miss that so much.
Yeah, I know that feeling too. You know, I miss that feeling. Oh, it's such a great rush too. And you know, like with having everything closed and not having that ability to go and experience that, it's such a shit time.
Yeah, I know. I also miss waking up the next day and seeing all of Skullmaster's photos. Then you have so much stuff to post the next day, and you have posts for the next week. I miss that, because like my Facebook and Instagram for CC Moss has been so dry lately. I'm just posting selfies. Like nobody wants to see your selfies. They want to see you freaking hit moves, you know? I miss that. I miss that a lot.
Yeah. Yes, I completely agree. You know, all those feelings, you know, all that stuff that, you know, we're missing out on. I miss it too. And I'm sure everybody else misses it. So
you want to know what I don't miss? The back pain in the morning. How sore you are the next day. I hated that.
Yeah.
All the bruises.
Oh, I bet. So many bruises.
All the bruises, yeah.
See, it's my throat, my voice the next day. Like I can barely like talk the next day. I'm like whispering to everybody.
For sure. Oh yeah, that one hurt. Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh Oh man, that probably hurt. I couldn't even imagine doing that. I give you so much props for getting in the ring. It must be such a crazy experience, but like so exhilarating at the same time.
Yeah, it's worth it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I say I hate that feeling, but I kind of like it, if you know what I mean. No, I'm just joking.
It's the adrenaline master.
Yeah.
It's like when you go get a tattoo, you know, it's so painful, but afterwards you're like, I don't even care.
No, exactly. Yeah. I say I hate the bruises, but I'm literally taking photos of them. Look at this, guys. Like, so maybe I don't hate it.
Oh, that's so funny.
I love
more
wrestling.
posts. Gotta have more posts as well. You know, gotta document everything.
Yeah, they're like trophies to me.
Yeah.
Or like when a bruise hurts more than it looks. I hate that. It's like a bruise. It kills, but you could barely see it. I'm like, come on, at least be purple. Like.
I know. I hate it. And like people are like, there's nothing even there. Why are you even complaining?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's there.
That's funny.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. So do you have any other hobbies? Like I think I remember in the beginning you were saying something about dogs. Do you have dogs?
Oh yeah, I got 2 babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Dusty last year around Christmas time. Perfect timing for quarantine. So he's a spoiled brat because he had my attention for like 5 months straight. So yeah, Dusty's my little spoiled brat, and then I have Lila. She was a blessing in disguise. Fun fact. I was supposed to just be watching her for a month while my cousin gets a new place. Well, 1 month turned into 2, and then 3, and then 4. And this dog is the sweetest, most lovable dog. And I was after 3 months, I told her, I'm like, you're not getting her back. I'm sorry. I expected to be watching your dog for a month or 2. But when you give me this beautiful, lovey, like everything Dusty's not, no offense, Dusty, because Dusty's a little shit, this dog is just, I was just like, I'm getting her microchipped. She's my dog. This might be a feud in my family now, but this dog is worth it. Like, I couldn't abandon her. So yeah, she was my blessing in disguise. I love her.
Oh, that's so sweet. And it helps that, super cute too, right? So.
Oh yeah. I'm a really good dog mom. Like, I don't think I'll ever be a mom. So these are my babies.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's okay. You can spoil them. I'm sure they don't mind.
Oh no, and yeah, they're spoiled. They're literally my world.
So if money wasn't an option, how many would you have?
Too many. Too many. I would be like, even now, like I have a full house, but even now I have a bull mastiff shepherd mix and a tree walker coonhound. Like, they're not small dogs. I have to wash walls like twice a week. People don't wash their walls twice a week. They do it monthly maybe. But I have huge, like if I had a huge house with maybe a farm and a barn where they can all like chill out, I would probably have 4. I would say 4.
4?
Yeah, but many other animals. I'm a huge animal lover, so if I had a farm, like I would have everything. I love all animals. There's not one animal that you can be like, even like spiders. I see a spider, I'm like, oh, don't kill it. Like, just let it be. It's not messing with you. And then like Aaron will be like, it crawls in your mouth at night, and I'm just like, but it's a thing. It's living, But yeah,
I get it.
I do love animals
you're an
a lot.
animal lover. That's awesome. That's awesome that you're an animal lover.
Yeah, they're innocent little things. Yeah, no.
They're not doing anything to harm you.
Yeah, I have 2 big dogs and 3 cats, so. And I just noticed my cats are like, they lived half their lives already. Pretty crazy. Yeah, they're 7.
Wow.
So that's basically half. Yeah, isn't that? Yeah, it's just crazy that they have such a small lifespan. I don't know. I'm like thinking about it the other day, crying. I'm like, oh my god, I can't. What? Like, no. Yeah. No. Besides wrestling, yeah, that's my favorite thing in life. Is definitely my animals.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's a great thing though. That there's nothing to be, upset
Oh
about.
yeah.
That's animals
And
are
they're
awesome. Who doesn't love
yeah.
animals, right?
Yeah. And like I don't have many like depressions or mental health issues. And I owe it all to them. Because
Yes, yes,
I feel
they're
like if I
intelligent.
yeah, I feel like like when I moved out of my parents' house, like I'm sure I would have experienced way more depression or mental health issues if I didn't have my cats, because they give off such good vibes and they're so lovey and
They do.
cuddly, and like when you're crying alone, like they're just there licking up your tears. It's like I'm not even crying because of you. Like I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Oh,
But like I'm
yeah,
not I don't get depressed often, and I don't have any really mental health issues. And I owe it all to them, yeah, for sure. I mean,
that's
some
so great.
people
Yeah, there is lots of studies out there that say that, that they're a really good thing to have and they help you out in those times. So
yeah,
they
for
take
sure.
all of the bad energy away from you. So
Yeah, like they're
they say,
legally not my
like,
ther Go ahead, sorry. Sorry.
sorry. They're just saying, like it's good to go and play with dogs and stuff like that, and it's good to like pet the cats and everything. They're starting to have them in like old age homes and like
Oh
certain
yeah.
hospital places and everything. So
Yeah,
it's
I
a good
see
thing.
that. Yeah, they're legally not my therapy dogs, but I would say they are. They listen to all my bullshit.
Yeah, I have one too. He's part German Shepherd, part Husky. So he's
Oh my god, huskies are literally my favorite dogs ever. I had a husky growing up and I was obsessed with it. I had a litter of puppies in like a little shed with like hay and stuff. I just remember playing with their puppies. Like I love huskies so much. And German Shepherd
yeah,
mix, damn, that's a good
yeah,
dog.
yeah. He is.
Yo,
He's just like a big bunchel of fur.
yeah, lots of fur. Oh, you'll have to send me a photo.
I will. I'll definitely
And
do that.
yeah, and all you guys listening, if you have any animals, definitely send them my way. CC Moss on Facebook. I will be so happy. I
Yeah,
love
me too.
animals.
Oh, is there any other place that people can get a hold of you?
Yeah, I'm CC_Moss on Instagram, and Facebook, CC Moss. I don't have Twitter, unfortunately. People saying that I should get on the train, but I literally have nothing to post right now, so.
Well, you can post old matches,
Oh.
get yourself caught up.
Yeah, fair enough. Did you see that clip?
That was an awesome clip.
I just
love
at
that.
the end, after I win, I'm just like, oh, thank God. That was hilarious. Sorry. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Someone has to come grab me from the mat. No.
Hey, that'd be me too. That'd be me too. I'd be like, I can't walk for days.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh. Well, Cece, I'm all out of questions for you, honey. But thank you so much for having yourself on with the 365 Nation and myself.
Of course. I was so happy when I got the booking for a podcast. I was like, "Oh, wrestling, let's go." No. Yeah, I'm so thankful. I can't wait until everybody hears what I've been up to, which is nothing. Yeah. No. But I hope everyone
and hanging out.
Yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed having me on here too. So
I enjoyed having you on. Thank you so much. You were such a blessing.
Bye.
Bye, honey.